Hello grade 8 learners, this is Sir Marvin and welcome to English Time, and this is going to be our episode 2 for English 8 lessons. Today we will be talking about the module 2, which will be about use opinion marking signals to share ideas. Are you ready? Let's go! But before we proceed with the discussion, here are the objectives of today's lesson. After going through this module, you are expected to A. Distinguish between fact and opinion. B. Identify words and expressions that signal opinion. And C. Use opinion marking signals to share ideas. Let's proceed. I believe that in our daily communication, we express our opinion. I believe that every day we are using opinions to share ideas. Whenever we talk to someone, we express our opinion. However, in communication, there should be fact. And today, our topic will be about fact and opinion. How are we going to use them to share ideas via using signals? An opinion is a belief on a topic or issue. It is not necessarily based on reality. Nonetheless, your opinion should always be sound and not offensive. When we communicate, we should make sure that our opinions are not hurting anybody else, alright? It means that whenever we express it, we should consider politeness. Okay, so let's have this activity first. Directions. Read an excerpt from the 4th State of the Nation address of President Rodrigo Duterte. Tell whether each of the following statements taken from the excerpt is a fact or an opinion. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. Let's begin. It has been 3 years since I took my oath of office, and it pains me to say that we have not learned our lesson. The illegal drug problem persists. Corruption continues and emasculates the courage we need to sustain our moral recovery initiatives. Years ago, we saw the terrible devastation caused by illegal drugs. On May 23, 2017, our law enforcers launched an operation to serve a warrant and to neutralize terrorists. A group of armed men with sophisticated weaponry and aided by local radicalized by extremist dogma and teachings fought our troops for weeks. During that Marawi siege, tons of shabu worth millions and millions of pesos, drug money killed 175 and wounded 2,101 of my soldiers and policemen in the 5-month battle. I am aware that we still have a long way to go in our fight against this social menace. Let the reason why I advocate the imposition of the death penalty for crimes related to illegal drugs. Our citizens have begun to do their part in the war against drugs, and through the barangay formation of anti-drug councils, and also actually surrendering bricks of cocaine found floating in the sea into our islands. I call this responsibility. However, the drugs will not be crushed unless we continue to eliminate corruption that allows this social monster to survive. I respectfully request Congress to reinstate the death penalty for heinous crimes related to drugs, as well as plunder. My countrymen, it is a sad commentary that we cannot distinguish our need from our greed, our principles from our prejudices, the real from the fake, and the truth from a lie. The reason is because that many of us, what matters above all is the self. It is selfishness. At its worst, for no purpose other than personal aggrandizement. Okay, now all you need to do is just to tell whether the phrase or the excerpt that is presented in each of the number is a fact or an opinion. Let's begin with number 1. It has been 3 years since I took my oath. Is this a fact or an opinion? Correct. This is a fact. Number 2. On May 23, 2017, our law enforcers launched an operation to serve a warrant and to neutralize terrorists. Now, is this a fact or opinion? Correct. This is a fact. Number 3. Drug money killed 175 and wounded 2,101 of my soldiers and policemen in that 5-month battle. Number 3. Is this fact or opinion? Correct. This is a fact. Number 4. I am aware that we still have a long way to go in our fight against this social menace. Is this number 4 a fact or an opinion? Correct. This is an opinion. Number 5. My countrymen, it is a sad commentary that we cannot distinguish our need from our greed, our principles from our prejudices, the real from the fake, and the truth from a lie. Okay, this is an opinion. Okay, for letter B, directions, read each statement. Choose the letter of the best answer. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. Number 6. Which of the following does not describe an opinion? A. It differs from one person to another. B. It includes numbers and figures. C. It is a belief or judgment. D. It may include modals such as can, may, etc. A, B, C, or D? Very good. The answer for this is B. It includes numbers and figures. Number 7. Gasoline is liquid used as a fuel. That is our sentence A. Sentence B. Gasoline is very expensive. How will you classify these statements? A. Both are opinions. B. Both are facts. C. Only statement A is a fact. D. Only statement B is a fact. Number 8. Rodrigo Duterte is the 16th president of the Philippines. The following explain why this statement is a fact except A. It can be proven and checked. B. It is not a general truth. C. It can be found in legal and historical documents. D. It does not include words such as believe, think, etc. The answer is letter D. Number 9. The following statements are true about signal words except A. They can be clues in identifying statements as fact-based or opinion-based. B. They give us ideas as to what is to come next. C. They can be transition words. Or D. They provide a different mood in the sentence. The correct answer is letter D. Number 10. Which of the following words is not used in stating opinions? A. Believe. B. Think. C. Confirm. D. Argue. Correct. The answer is C. Confirm. So I hope that you got that test, and we will proceed now to our discussion. Using opinion marking signals to share ideas. But what really separates a factual statement from an opinion? Let us look at these examples. A. Meycauayan is a third-class city in the province of Bulacan. B. Meycauayan is a good place to live in. In this example, we are going to differentiate a fact from an opinion. Now, let's know the answer. What have you observed with the statements? The first statement is something that can be checked and proven to be true. Therefore, it is considered a fact. The second statement is a personal belief, as this judgment may vary from one person to another. This is an example of an opinion. When we say fact, it is something that can be proven or checked. It means it is verifiable, it is reliable. A fact generally refers to something that is true and can be verified as such. That is, a fact is something that can be proven to be true. It is often involves numbers and figures. It means that whenever we see numbers and figures or data, it means that the statement or the presented idea or the presented statement is a fact. Meanwhile, an opinion refers to a personal belief. It relates to how someone feels about something. Others may agree or disagree with an opinion, but they cannot prove or disapprove it. It differs from one person to another. It makes use of words and modals such as believe, think, can, should, etc. Meanwhile, an opinion, on the other hand, expresses own belief and thinking of a person. An opinion can be agreed or disagreed by a person, a party, or a group. The ability to distinguish between fact and opinion helps you to develop your critical and analytical skills in reading and in listening. Facts and opinions are often found together in text and speeches. It is therefore necessary that you know the difference between the two. Therefore, if you can differentiate opinion from a fact, you are going to be a critical and analytical communicator. Have you seen a car? During daylight hours, most of you might probably see one on the road clearly on a bright sunny day. With its attractive design and flashy color, seeing this four-wheeled vehicle in the hustle and bustle of the city is definitely a nice view to look at. With its raging speed, this road companion can be dangerous at night, thanks to its signal lights, which help us to know when one is nearby and coming our way. Opinion marking signals, just like the signal lights in cars, are important. You will learn about these signals in the next part. Signal words are words or phrases that give us an idea about what we might expect to come next, just like car signal lights that let us know what's coming up. These can be helpful clues in identifying statements as fact-based or opinion-based. Let us now take a look at some examples of those signal words and phrases being used in the sentence. And for me to test if you have really learned or not, let's proceed with our assessment. Let's go. Okay, assessment 1. Directions. Read each pair of sentences. Write A if both statements are factual, B if both express an opinion, and C if only one statement is a fact or an opinion. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. A. Cigarette smoking should be banned in schools. B. Minors should not be allowed to buy cigarettes. Finished? Let's proceed with number 2. A. Broccoli is a vegetable. B. Broccoli tastes good. Number 3. Philippines is found in Southeast Asia. B. Philippines is known as the Pearl of the Orient. Number 4. A. Tenorio scored 20 points in Game 7 of PBA Governor's Cup. B. I think Tenorio is the best of all the Gin Kings. Number 5. A. It is better to write with pen than with pencil. B. I believe pencil is cheaper than pen. Number 6. A. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are weekdays. B. Saturday and Sunday are the best days of the week. Number 7. A. A phone is an expensive piece of technology. B. A phone should be moderately used. Number 8. Your birthday comes only one day a year. B. You should always celebrate your birthday with your family. Number 9. A. ASEAN is an association promoting economic growth among its members. B. There are 10 Asian country members. Number 10. A. Bullying involves unwanted, aggressive behavior. B. Physical, social, and verbal are the 3 forms of bullying. So I hope that you have learned today, and I hope to see you next week for our episode 3. This is Sir Marvin, and remember these marking signals to express opinions and facts so that you will be able to be a good communicator in the future. Again, this is English 8, and